Hi, welcome to CBug's Records, new arrivals for the week of June 10th. Please subscribe, please pass this along. Let's see, we got several different lots this week. I'm going to start with ones that I had here that, just had to bring them out. The first few are older records. These are all from the 50s. They're the kinds that are a little smaller, just a little bit, than regular, what we're used to. So I will start with Ray Charles. What did I say? Probably about 15 bucks for this. These all should be first pressings. Louis the Kingsman, same thing, 10 or 15. Errol Gardner, Afternoon of an Elf. I don't get that title, but okay. Again, 10, 15. This one's a little more expensive. This is Roy Orbison Crying. So that's first pressing of that, and that'll be about 25. Let's see, moving on to, this is Shriekback, Oil and Gold. This is kind of new wave, probably about 12 bucks for that. Cars, Heartbeat City. This is a fantastic album. Fleetwood Mac, Mirage, just sold one of these. I think we have 15 on them. Good Vibrations, Best of the Beach Boys, about 10 bucks for that. We got a few Simon and Garfunkel's. These will be about 10 each. Buddy Holly Story Volume 2, about 9 bucks. Mitch Ryder, Take a Ride, again about 9 bucks. Credence, Bayou Country, I think I'm usually around 18 for those. This is the Best of Uriah Heep. I think this is a good one to have a best of. I mean, I don't need a lot of Uriah Heep. But I mean, I know some people love them. But it's good to have a best of. It's all right. Let's see. Okay, so that's all the ones I brought out. The next lot are ones that one of my regular customers brought in, and there's some very cool stuff. So I paid, what I have here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I paid $70 for these 6. And generally when I have people bring them in, there's big lots. This guy comes in and I can kind of pick through them. And it gives me fair prices, so it all works out. This one, I'll start with the one I'm kind of most confused. It's called Frontline Rockers, featuring Caleb Sweetback. Time Dread. It's reggae. It's sealed. Can't find it anywhere. I don't know. Try 25 bucks. I've looked up the names. I've seen the name, but not a lot of information. This is the Ruelettes, Phil Spector Wall of Sound Volume 1. Ruelettes sing their greatest hits. Ruelettes are so hard to find. Now, this is a newer record. I don't see a date, and frankly, it's one of these that's so small that I can't read it anyways. But this is a newer record, but still, Ruelettes are very hard to find and very expensive. So probably have 35 on that. I got a couple of Joan Jetts here. Again, they're newer issues. This is the First Sessions, which was a Record Store Day album. Probably have about 35 on this. And this is Bad Reputation from the movie, the documentary. So this one's interesting. It's a lot of the greatest hits. There's Cherry Bomb from the Runaways. There's I Love Rock and Roll, but a different version, which I just think is great because how many times can you listen to it? So this is a very interesting album. Probably about 35 on that too. We got Pink, Beautiful Trauma. Probably about 20 bucks for this. This is a double record, but it's one of those it's one of those with like 3 songs on a side, you know, and it makes the quality great, but I kind of find that annoying, 3 songs and flip. I like the good old 5 songs. And in that lot, also Kiss, Lick It Up. I don't know if I said this, the pink will be about 20 bucks. Kiss, Lick It Up will be about 30. This is an older pressing. It's not a first pressing as far as I know, but it's definitely an 80s pressing. So that was that. The rest, I went to Mansfield Flea Market. And they got some interesting stuff here. Let's see, I'll start with these 2. I paid up. So the 2 I'm going to show you I paid $30 for. This is the B-52's Time Capsule, the mixes. I mean, this had basically the 2 I got. He gave me it for $30. This one was $30 and just gave me the other one for free, essentially. This is 2 albums of the B-52's remixes. Very interesting. It comes across like house music. You know, it has most of the songs. It has Love Shack, has Rome. It doesn't have Rock Lobster, but it, you know, such heavy beats that it's really more of house music. Love Shack, I mean, you recognize it, but it's very different from the song. So I think I'm gonna have 35 on this. And the other one is Lords of Acid, Rubber Doll, kind of a punk thing. Probably have about 20 bucks on this. Let's see. This is a 12-inch single, TLC, What About Your Friends? Never saw it before, obviously it's 90s. So I'll probably put about $11 on it. This one is interesting. This was my best find, you know, that I didn't pay up for much. The Best of 1992. Now, obviously anything from 1992 is usually good. But we get things like Rhythm is a Dancer, Move This, Please Don't Go, Humping Around. So it's well-known things. I think it's more of remixes. I mean, I know these songs, but 90s techno music was never my thing. And I kind of like it now. It was fun to listen to. But I haven't heard them enough to know what's the regular version, what's not, but they seem longer. There's 2 albums, 2 songs on each side. And because it's 1992, they had to include Achy Breaky Heart. So it's like, it's a different version. It's a weird version. It's just kind of stuff added. It doesn't fit in, but it makes it wacky. I can't find this anywhere. I found there's none on eBay, sold or being sold. And on Discogs, there's 3 from Japan, which I don't know why, because it says right up here that it's made in Arizona. So the 3 from Japan are, the cheapest is $68. I don't know. I'm going to make something up. 35 bucks. We'll see what happens. Let's see, some kind of basic things. Blues Brothers. These were in a $3 lot, so I figured, what the heck? Steve Miller. These will all be about 9 bucks. This one will be 15. This was in the $3 lot. Who's Next? Getting hard to find. I do have another one, but I think I have 15 on it. Let's see. So a couple of Christmas ones. Now, a very special Christmas. So here's what happened. I was talking to one of the dealers, and he said he had a box of Christmas things. And we started talking about the only one I'm really looking for is a very special Christmas. And I started telling him how, you know, that's gotten up to be a $35 record. He happened to have it for $5.50. So after I told him I put $35 on it, I couldn't pay him $5.50. I told him I'd give him $15 for it. And he was very happy about that. So, you know, 10 bucks, and it really helps my reputation because, you know, he was very happy. I love this album. This is a must-have. I'm going to check out where it is now as far as price, but it's always the kind of thing, you know, if I wait till Christmas, it's definitely going to sell. Let's see. In new edition Christmas sealed. This is interesting. He gave this to me for $2. It's definitely about 15 on it, being sealed. Again, might wait for Christmas time. And the other thing, the last thing I bought was, James Taylor. Why am I blanking? Because James Taylor is selling more and more for me. I didn't realize I was so low, especially on a couple of them, this being one. That was in the $3 thing, I think. Yeah, maybe I paid 3 or 4. I don't know. Okay, so the last 4. When I went to Mansfield, one of the dealers also was the dealer in Brimfield. And for those of you who might remember, when I went to Brimfield, I lost some records. He had them. I mean, I bought them from him, and I just left them there. So, I mean, that was, at least a month ago, probably a little more. So he brought them every time, just hoping I would show up. So very thankful to him for doing that. So here's what it was. Steely Dan's Greatest Hits, double album, probably about 25. A couple tiny little marks don't affect it, but still. War. I like War a lot. Kind of an overlooked band. So about $10 for this. Love is all around. Muddy Waters, Rolling Stone. Probably about $15 for this. I actually forget what I paid. I think it might have been like $30, something like that. It wasn't crazy. This was the coolest one, though. This is the one I was really upset about not having. Beyond the Wildwood, a tribute to Syd Barrett. So this came out in '87. And a lot of these bands are more on the new wave punk side that do them. There's nobody, you know, crazy famous. But it's very cool. And, you know, Syd Barrett, I don't even want to get into Syd Barrett, but, you know, there's a lot there. And this is a very, very interesting album. I'm going to have $25 in it. So, that's about it. Hope to see you in here. Bye.